Hello everyone, I just showed you a little bit of sprouting, and while we're waiting for the sprouts to finish growing, I figured I'd make you guys a juice. And I'm gonna take some of my baby sprouts, even though they're not quite grown, and put them into this juice. So we're gonna make a mild juice for the masses, one that's maybe a little sweeter than the one I'd make at home. Although still a favorite. I mean, anytime you want to indulge, I love if you want a treat with the juice, a favorite of mine is just an apple, and a lemon. It's a lemonade, the Juice Man's famous lemonade. But what we're gonna make today is a take on that. We're gonna use that as the base, apple and lemon, and we're gonna add some, that makes it very sweet and very tart as well. It's like a lemonade. And we're gonna add some celery, some sprouts, and some carrots and some ginger. So it's gonna be a mild juice, and we're gonna have that sweet base from the lemon and the apple. But we're gonna here, I'm gonna put some of the sprouts in here. And we're using the Green Star Pro, the new model of the Green Star Elite, which has been around forever. And I personally have had my Green Star for, it's got to be 9 years, and we've been bringing it to shows, since I was a little boy, actually. My father used to bring me along, and I'd sit here making juice for people. So you really want a machine that's gonna be easy to clean, that's gonna last, and that's going to really stand up, for as long as you're going to be juicing, which hopefully is forever. One thing you'll notice, if you get nice organic fruit and vegetables, you can juice it even with the skin, because there's a lot that in that pith, in the whites on the inside, there's a lot of really good vitamins and nutrients that we usually cut out if we just drink the juice. But it's very important to get food that's not sprayed with pesticides, because as something that if you're juicing, you're concentrating everything. So if you don't want the bad, the pesticides in your body, you don't want to juice it. So we're gonna throw some apples in here. Like I said, here's the base, the sweet base, the apples and the lemons. I already put the ginger in. I like to put the ginger in first so that the juicer carries it through. That way, if I make another juice afterwards, the other vegetables are going to carry that strong flavor of ginger through, and I'm not going to miss anything. So, tell you a little bit more about the Green Star Pro. This is based very closely on the Green Star Elite model, which followed the Green Star. It's been around for a very long time. It's one of the best juicers on the market, and here's why. And I love this, growing sprouts. You always love to mimic nature. And if you look at the best juicer that we actually have out there is us. In fact, we sit there and we chew, we follow everything, and we digest everything. We get the liquid out of our vegetables, and then we grind it with our teeth, and we slice it with our teeth, and then we swallow the juices and our body digests it. We are the most efficient juicer out there. So if we take ourselves as the model, which Tribest did all those years ago with these twin gears, we have this modeled after our teeth. So we have we slice it here, we grind it down here, and you'll notice, if you're familiar with the Green Star, that the new Pro model is all metal. It's a longer gear, so actually it can carry more vegetables through continuously for a cafe setting before you have to clean it, and it's much heavier, it's got much more weight to it. And there's, like everything in Tribest, there's a very long warranty. So this one for home use has a 15-year warranty, and you'll never really have to use that. Like I was saying earlier, I've been bringing my Green Star Elite, not the Pro model, to trade shows with my father since I was a little kid, and we still use that at home. I just let it juice fast. So I was juicing multiple times a day. We bring it to the shows, and we're juicing all day long, nonstop, and it's over 8 years old. Our Elite. So, having a juicer that's going to really outlast its warranty is important. It's actually it's almost bad business, because then you sell someone a juicer and they keep it forever. That being said, Tribest is also they're an amazing company. And they're going to be around for a long time, which means if you're juicing and you need something from a warranty from a company that's not there anymore, it doesn't do you any good. So, getting from a reputable company that's been around, is 35 years old, that makes products that last forever, it's very important. So, I just finished making my juice, and one of the things that like I said, I just came off of a juice fast, and when you're fasting, it's really important to get all of any particles of food out of your drinks because you don't want to stimulate those digestive enzymes. That's one of the great things about juicing, is that you can really just absorb all the nutrients and absorb all the, sorry, there's a lot going on here, a little distracted. Absorb all the nutrients without any digestive process. So I like to strain it even further. Whoops, a little spillage there. So I'm going to use the personal blender here as my strainer, and I'm just going to get it so it's absolutely pure liquid. And while that's draining, I'm gonna show you, this is all that came out of this. So we're gonna make, about 12 ounces of juice, and it's bone dry, and that's the sign of a good juicer. If you ever want to go up to a juicer and you can see, is this the right juicer for me? Well, how much water is left in the fiber that's left, because that's waste. I mean, you're trying to get all the moisture out of it. So I'm going to finish straining out all of the liquid. You can smell that ginger. I just love that lemon and that ginger combination. It smells so great. And this step, it may take a few minutes longer, but the end result is going to be a completely crystal clear liquid, and none of that extra foam. And the foam's okay. You do get that a little bit with the two gears working together. It's chopping. But that slow juicing it's about 120 revolutions. This is the definition of cold pressing. It's 120 revolutions per minute. So now you can pour it into your to-go cup, and you can really see this. It's just the smoothest liquid. Just, oh, what a delicious juice. And this is one of my favorites. It's a very simple juice. A little bit of sprouts, a little bit of carrots and ginger and lemon and apple, celery. I love the salty, the water, the celery. It really helps bulk up your juice. A tip, if you're ever finding, I'm putting in so many leafy greens, and it's getting a little bitter, or you're putting it. You're putting in so many and you're not getting that much liquid out. One of the things I find is if you're adding an entire box of spinach, or you're juicing some wheatgrass and you want to add, there's not that much liquid in a spinach leaf. So adding some celery, adding some cucumber, they're filled with water. So they're really good ways to bulk out and I love salty flavors. Apple is a great way to bulk up your juice as well. However, it's very sweet, and we're concentrating all the nutrients. You're eating much more than you might normally eat. So if you sit there and you munch on 2 apples, you might get a little sugar buzzed. So, juicing 2 apples will do the same thing to you. So be mindful. I love celery to bulk that up, is my point. So come by. We hope to see you soon and try some of this wonderful juice.
Привет, добро пожаловать на выставку BioFac 2018. Сегодня я покажу вам, как вырастить проростки, не выходя из дома. И также расскажу, почему это может вам понравиться. Сейчас у меня в руках 3-дневные проростки. Я расскажу, почему важно есть их на стадии роста,